What it do? It's your girl T. Danae. I have with me
OG Key.
Key, how you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you. You know, another 254 representative down here doing their thing. All right. So, first and foremost, you from 254.
Yes.
Okay. Which city?
Killeen, Texas.
All right. Shout out to Killeen.
Yeah,
it's like military base.
Yeah. So Fort Hood, the military side, but you know, Killeen still it's the city though.
Yeah, it's got its own little city. Yeah. I grew up as military brat. My dad was in the Navy, so we used to go there all the time to the military side.
Yeah.
Fort Hood to go to the base in the PX. They had the Jordans and no taxes and stuff.
Yeah.
So I used to go there all the time, and they had restaurants that Waco didn't have. Cause I'm from Waco,
right?
So they had like Razoo's. They had like I'm saying like, what Waco they got these restaurants?
Yeah, Razoo's used to hit. It's the same.
It still hit.
It ain't the same.
Really?
It's not to me.
Okay.
I feel like they changed the menu up a little bit.
Okay.
So it's not the same to me. But Razoo's, that was a spot. But the PX, my granny used to work in the PX.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I used to be in there all the time. She used to work in the hair salon.
Okay. Yeah. Cause I used to go. That's the first time I had Starbucks, like at the PX and stuff like that. Cause it was a time where Waco didn't have a Starbucks. Like people don't know that was real. Like Killeen was like if you didn't want to drive to Dallas. You just gotta go to Killeen. They got everything. Yeah. So being from Killeen, right? Growing up there, like, how was it? Cause you know, I'm just gonna guess you've been to other places around the world, especially around the United States, and then coming like to Central Texas, it's a little different from like the other bigger cities in Texas. So how was it growing up in Killeen?
It was fun. It's a lot slower, like you said. Like everywhere else, it's a lot slower, but it was fun. Real community based. Even though people coming in and out, it's a lot of people stay. It's like a lot of people from there. So my people is military, but I'm from Killeen. So I never lived anywhere other than Killeen in my childhood years. So it's like everybody is there doing that. So it's like everybody's still there. Everybody's still cool or whatever they got going on. But I really liked growing up in Killeen.
Okay. So what's one memory you had growing up in Killeen? Like where you like got in trouble or you had like a coming of age story? What's one?
Got in trouble, so I don't even know if I should tell y'all that.
No, don't incriminate yourself.
Okay. It ain't no incriminating. It's just like back in my younger days. I did have a little period of time where I used to say I was going one place and we going somewhere else, and I got caught up. And I was scared when I got caught. Boy, I was scared for my life. My mama caught me. She took me home. My daddy was sitting on the porch.
Ooh.
That was nothing nice. Was nothing nice. But I'm so happy that happened because I feel like it saved me from doing like, if I'd have got away with that, like keep getting away with it, I'd have been even more crazier going into high school. So I was like, I'm glad that happened because it slowed me down.
Okay, going into high school. What high school you went to?
I went to Killeen High School.
Okay, you went to the actual Killeen High School. No Killeen Ellis, no nothing?
No, I ain't go to Ellis and no none of that. We went to Killeen High School.
See, I'm from Waco, but I went to Midway.
Okay.
We was whoop y'all ass in football, boy. I'm telling you.
Volleyball too?
Yeah, we used to, we was not moving. We ain't doing that no more because we 6A, so we playing everybody in like that Dallas-Fort Worth area. They whooping our ass, but now, and so it's funny how you say that because like growing up in Central Texas, you could do that. Like you could go somewhere like I would do shit like I'm grown now, so I ain't gonna matter.
Right.
But I would do shit like y'all finna go to East Waco this party. We'll go to Hillsboro.
Yep.
Like
be somewhere you ain't supposed to be.
Yeah.
What?
Because everything was close, but it was far, but it was close. But if you had a car, you was gone. Like you was gone for sure.
I did it before I was driving and stuff.
Oh.
So that's why I'm so happy that I got caught up when I did. Because if I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, you was in anybody's car.
Yeah, girl. No, well, we was in middle school, so we was walking. So it was still around Killeen, but it's like, okay, I'm about to go here, and we going somewhere totally different. But you know, it got a little crazy. But your girl might not be sitting here today if I didn't get caught up. So
that's real.
It's a blessing in disguise.
That's real. So going through your childhood, you probably got interested in music. What drew you into making music yourself?
Okay, so my childhood, I was into music because I played the piano when I was little. Yeah, so that's dope. Playing the piano, my sister and my brother, they played too. So it's like music was always a part of our family. And then as I got older, like we used to make like little funny raps in school and stuff, like little stuff like that. Yeah. But it really clicked when I got to high school and I had this project and my teacher was like, we can make this rap. And we made a rap and we got like first place and all this other stuff, but it was so much fun. And I was like, yeah, I'm finna do this for real. And my dad at the time was making beats. And so that kind of like, okay, I can use his beats. And then I went to college because I played volleyball in college. And I was like, I ain't gonna do it right now. Like I wrote a little bit here and there. Yeah. But then my senior year, I was like,
Okay.
I did everything everybody else wanted me to do. Now it's time to lock in. Yeah, let me do what I want to do.
Yeah. What college you went to?
Claflin University, South Carolina.
Oh, you went all the way up to the HBCU.
Yeah, okay. HBCUs in the house.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, because I saw that on your Instagram. I'm like, damn, she went all the way up to North Carolina. How was that? Because I
love South Carolina. Like, South Carolina, yeah, but I loved it. Like, I did not want to leave. I did not want to leave. I go back every year, multiple times a year. Now my sister lives in North Carolina, so I still go back to see her and everything. So that's my second home.
Okay. Because growing up in Central Texas, people like to say there ain't no black people out there, but there's a lot of black people out there. Might not be a lot of black people in the bigger cities in Central Texas, but the smaller areas.
Definitely.
And so what I noticed, because I went to HBCU myself, I went to Prairie View A&M University. And what I noticed is this still was a culture shock. Like, I grew up around black people, but when I went to Prairie View, I was like, hold on, niggas is moving a little different. So did you experience any culture shock?
I don't know if it was a culture shock, but like at my school, it was a lot of international kids. So they're coming in on like crazy different scholarships. So I think that was cool to see like them on campus and like their culture and everything. But other than that, it was just kind of getting adjusted to being on the other side of the states, like not being in Texas. They don't know Texas music. They like, what is that? You know, like little stuff like that. So, and then like picking up on their music. Other than that, it was normal.
Did South Carolina have any artists that really just stuck with you when you was there, or just the Carolinas in general?
Not anything that was like, oh my God, that's just something that I gotta like go play all the time. But they did have like good songs. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but it was like good parties that we went to. That's like, okay, and they were like, oh yeah, he from Columbia or he from wherever. So little stuff like that.
That was you probably was in school when the baby blew up too. Was that like?
Yeah, what year did he blow up?
Like 2018, 2019.
Yeah, so I was getting out of college when he started taking off.
Yeah, how was that? Because like he was. I won't say he was close, but like I bet that was like a
Charlotte up the street, but it didn't really like impact this crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it didn't like his music was cool, you know, everybody listening to his music, but it wasn't like, oh, baby coming to the city. Like I don't remember none of that.
Because the only reason I asked because I remember going to school, just to relate. Megan was going crazy.
Right.
I went to Prairie View. Megan went to Prairie View, and then she went to TSU.
Home. Yeah.
So when she came for the homecoming in 2018, the first year she blew up. So Tina Snow blew up. And like when I listen to Tina Snow, I know exactly where I was at the time I was at when I hear that, because that's how it was. So I'm thinking that probably would have been the same thing for the baby, but it's different. Like it's different.
I feel like because Megan, you know, she went to school there, so it's like she got to go home and like show up for y'all. But like baby, he was in Charlotte, which is it's like 2.5 hours from my school, so I don't remember him coming through the city at all. But different artists would come pull up for the city and like Dolph put up, Key Glock, you know, like a lot of people pulled up. G Herbo came one time, so it was fun, but it was like nobody from
the actual Carolina.
Yeah, that like stuck out. Yeah,
that's cool to know. That's okay. That might be just a Texas pride thing then. That could be really what it is.
Did everybody just pull up to
like Texas artists pull up to the TSU, PD, like the HBCUs. Some of them even pull up to U of H and Texas State. They be getting a lot of
it's the culture here.
Yeah, it's okay. So speaking of culture, right? You being from Central Texas and you putting on for Clean, all right, how has that been trying to navigate like in Houston, Dallas, and other places?
I think it's been cool. And I think since I grew up like in a small knit place, it's easy for me to like just talk to people. And because I've traveled and did different things, it's like easy for me to walk into a room and network. Like I'm shy, like I'm an introvert to myself, but I'm not that when it's time to work. It's time to work. Like I'm talking to everybody. Hey, how you doing? You know, whatever, passing out business cards. So I feel like it's been real easy for me to adapt to everything. And I have a pretty good ear. Like my ear kind of stay down to the streets a little bit. So it's like I can adjust in a lot of different rooms because everything is cool with me. You know what I'm saying? I can kind of navigate throughout all the rooms that I walk in. So
yeah, I feel that. And I noticed that because when I first seen you, you was posted. Somebody posted you, one of the Central Texas Instagram pages posted you. I was like, she raw. All my homies I was like, yeah, you gotta tap in with her. You gotta tap in with her. Like I followed you. I think I followed you on my personal page by accident, but I just kept it on there, and then I followed you on my other page. I was like, yeah, she raw. You had a really good video setup. That's something I'm not used to seeing, like white backdrop, actual cars, real that was professional. That's something I'm not used to seeing because people don't do that like that no more. I was like, I gotta lock in with her because she really doing something. Like she's from Texas, I gotta show love. I'm from Texas, I show love. Then I saw you again for the Ladies First concert.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Yeah, like shout out to Big Cuz, that's my boy, man.
Yeah.
That's my boy. But I saw that in Will No Sleep because he put that together too. But I saw you, I was like, oh, she's serious about it because it's very rare to see artists from Central Texas really beat the road,
right?
Really get on the road and take that risk because sometimes it is intimidating. It's just, let's be real.
It can be, yeah.
So like you were out there, you rocked the crowd and you performed Swerving.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, the Boosie and Webby influence, like we grew up over that. I was feeling it and everything, and so I was like, yeah, let me put her on camera and all that good stuff. Yeah, no, that was dope. But like, what I was getting to is like, what made you realize, okay, I gotta take this serious. I gotta really do this.
I just think because every time I stopped doing it, I found myself like just thinking about it all day. Like, dang, I could be doing this. Because sometimes now it's like, oh, if I would have started when I first wanted to, I could be this place and that place. But everything happens for a reason, so I don't really trip out on it. But it's like I really locked in when I got on stage and I started having fun. It's like, wow, that's a release. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I started performing in 2023. So I have been dropping music, but I just started performing in 2023. And when I started performing, it's like people start reaching out. I started going to shows. I had like a show every week. I started traveling. I went to Miami. I went to LA. I went to, you know, like I went to so many different places traveling just to perform. And I'm like, nah, I can do this. Like if people see it now and I'm just getting started, like if I really figure out what I got going, my sound and everything, like it'll be just fine for me. And the most important thing is that I'm having fun. So that I think that's just where I like stay grounded in.
Okay. And I kind of mentioned your influence. So Swerving was influenced by Boosie Webby. Okay. So what are some of your hip hop influences, or just your influences in music itself?
Yeah, so Webby's in my top 5.
Okay.
I love Webby.
I respect it.
But I was born in Baton Rouge, so it's like, yeah. So that's, you know, it gets a little deep in there.
Okay, yeah.
It's all in the water, but so Webby's in my top 5. I really love J. Cole, Fab, and Zero. Like I love Zero Down. Okay. Yeah, so it's all over the map. Okay. And that's why I feel like I can adjust, because you know, like I just got that sound for everything else. But
yeah, because that Fabulous, I don't hear a lot of people say they like Fab. I like Fab too. I fuck with Fab hard. So having that blend of influences, that makes you feel like you can really just be versatile and hop on any beat. Yeah. So if somebody give you a boom bap beat, would you be able to do it?
Yeah, I feel like any type of beat, as long as like, so people want me to freestyle sometimes. Whoa. Okay. I be getting that, like, I stay in my lane. Like, I like to sit down and write because that's the fun part in it. That's how I make my bars, and like I go back and read it and I'm like, nah, I could have said this. I could have did this. Like, so I sit back and I revise it a couple of times. Sometimes it's fun and it's just in the moment and we go with it, or a punch in or something. But I really just, any type of beat, I do a little singing here. Okay. Every little vibe that you want, I got a song for it. Okay. And I actually just talked to my producer the other day, and we about to sit down and make some different beats, and it's about to be something crazy. Like we about to put this project together that got, every song is gonna be a different like genre. Okay. So it's gonna be cool.
Okay, I feel that. So you say you doing different genres, right? So what are your top 3 R&B influences? Because you said you sing.
Yeah, so I can't sing.
It's okay. I
can hold a little tune, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
that's what most people do nowadays anyways.
Thank you. You know? So let's see. I love a good Mariah Carey song. Okay. Mariah's gonna sing it down. Who else could we go with? I do love Rihanna. And who else could we say? Somebody that's newer. We can go Coco. I really like Coco. Okay, I fuck with Coco. Yeah, Coco Jones' last album was great, actually. Yeah, I like Coco. So I fuck with it, yes. All right. So you say you sing, you got different genres, right? Are we gonna hear any rock on the tape? You know, we haven't even talked about rock, but rock could be a good little place to go. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you a little insight. We had talked about like an Afro beat. Okay. Yeah, a little country and stuff. So we talked about, you know, doing a little bit of that. We already got an R&B song and it sounds so good. I like how you say country, because like I feel like people are forcing the country. Is it something that you truly just want to do? Well, he wants me to try it out, but it would be like a country grammar, like some Nelly, you know, like something like that. Like nothing too far out where it's like, oh, I'm trying to do too much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like but that's cool because he's from South Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to him.
Yeah, but I don't want to go too far in my element, but I do want to have fun and stay true to me. So if I did something that's like the beat, I'm gonna still be me on the beat, but just adjust to what's going on.
I like that. So Swerve is one of my favorite songs, right?
Thank you.
But what is your top 3 favorite songs to just that you've made or performed? What's your top?
For myself?
Yeah.
Okay, Swerve number 1.
Okay.
I got Bankrolls. I really love that. And another song that really did good for me was One Time.
Okay.
So when I was first starting out, that was 2023. That's the song. That was like the Swerving of 2023.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was cool.
And then with your visuals, what like influences you? Because like I don't see a lot of like visuals for real. I see a lot of niggas just standing in front of a mic, which is cool. You know, do your thing. It's affordable. Is what you need to do. But I also miss when niggas used to really have like full setups.
Yeah.
Like it ain't gotta be nothing fancy. It could be like niggas in cars, bad bitches, and throwing money. Like that's cool, but have a video. So what inspired you to really just be like, yeah, I'm gonna make real music videos?
My family.
Really?
Yeah. So they always like, please do something that matched the actual song.
That's dope.
Like they always say that, like, don't just do something random just to say you got a video. And so with them, like my mom, my sister, they listen. They like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. Like my dad, he helped me with the Swerving concept. So I think just having them like really push me to be creative, that keeps me like, okay, this got to be something lit. And then when I listen to the songs, a lot of times I don't end up doing a video because I feel like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to execute it, and then like time keeps going, and then it's like now I'm on to something else, and that's just me like procrastinating. But I'm trying to get better with that. But it's like I be having the big visions for the song, and sometimes it be like, all right, tone it back down, budget it right. Like Swerving, that took a couple months before I could get it done, just because I was like, I don't know what I want to do. It got to be perfect. It got to be perfect. And me and my dad came up with that concept, and it ended up being kind of perfect. I don't want to say too much, but you know, like
it's not out yet, is it?
Yeah,
is it out?
Swerving, the video, yeah.
Okay.
So that's the white backdrop card.
Okay.
So that worked out perfect for me. Okay, and so that was definitely like a stamp. Like I definitely can't do nothing small now. You know what I'm saying? Like unless it's like a remix video, something quick that I can't even claim as mine for real. Then okay, cool. But something that's mine, it got to be official. Yeah,
because you set the standard.
Right, exactly.
I think that's what the music industry missing, because like people don't have the standard. They just want to make it quick, fast, and go viral. But it's like,
nah, it gotta be timeless. Like I want to always. That's what I always say. Like I just want to watch this video in 5 years and be like, dang, that was lit. Like I had fun. Do we see that? And not just like you said, like just standing in front of someone, just doing whatever. Because it's like, okay, we can go to anybody's page and see that. Like respectfully, but it's like, I want to have fun. I want to stand out. Watch the video and be like, yep.
I go back and I look at timeless videos and stuff like that. Creativity, imagination, artistic vision is what matters. And I'm glad that you bring it back to the industry.
Yeah, thank you.
And you were saying something about a project you're working on, right? Do you already have projects out for artists to listen to check out? Okay.
So I got a couple EPs, and they're Live on the Air 2. And then I got Unexpected Flow. And then Live on the Air, give y'all background on that. The producer on that, his name is Airway. So Live on the Air with me going live on his beats. So that's the influence of the name. Unexpected Flows, because that's where a lot of the different flows and sounds come in. So it's like, it's a lot of unexpected things. You know, a lot of different flows that you wouldn't expect from me. Okay. I feel that.
So having all these projects out, having all these good tapes out, do you feel like you were making history for Central Texas female artists?
I do. I feel like I'm just now like getting my foot in, you know, like in the door a little bit.
You perform in Houston. Do you know how hard that is? I've been in Houston for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
5 years, I say 4 years, I was in Houston at Prairie View. So, but I was going back and forth. And in the remaining 6 years, because I moved in 2020, so it's about to be 6 years in April of 2026. So it'll be 6 years. Houston's hard to get in the door. Like, it's really hard. Like, I'll just use myself for example. I had to grind out a lot of free work, a lot of begging to get indoors, emailing, DMing. Having my brother who does media too, he lives in Dallas. When he lived out here, going in and just making shit work until he locked in with the right person. And I locked in with the right people. We kind of was able to go our different ways to come back together. But for you to perform for that concert, that capacity, that's Warehouse. Is that Warehouse Live?
Yeah.
At Warehouse Live. I remember going to Warehouse Live 3 years ago, driving from I used to live in Cypress. And I was driving down there and like waiting in lines just for somebody to let me in for media. They let me in because I had a camera in my hand and filming an artist. And I don't even think I got that film no more because artist is irrelevant. But that's another story. But doing that and then having those people rock with you, you're in the door. You in the industry when it comes to like Texas female rappers. It's just the amount of time when you have that regional and that local, not even local, but that regional hit that turns into a national hit. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, thank you. But that was so much. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was fun. That was the biggest crowd I ever performed in. When I say everything that could have went wrong that day, and my pants ripped before I got there, so I had to. So what I had on wasn't what I was supposed to wear. Like it was just so much going wrong, and I'm like, nah, I still got to go out here and like turn up. So I think that did change my mindset a little bit too, because it was like the crowd was moving a little bit. You know, it's like some people like, who is this? You know, we're trying to figure it out. You know, but it was still a good experience. So I think like doing stuff like that do kind of separate me from what's going on, but at the same time, I hope that it shines a light to my city and the whole, you know, CTX, because it's like, okay, if I can do it, look, it's this person over here, she good, he good, like lock in with this. Like I always try to pass the name along, so that's why I'm like having fun. So I hope that me branching out and doing all this hard work makes it easier on everybody else.
Yeah. Because you was at South by and all that good stuff. Like I didn't get to go to the shows because they had to get there late, but I saw the flyers and all that. And I love seeing Central Texas artists like the Clean Temple really just try to beat the road and get themselves out there. Because it's hard for us because in the city itself, like just for Waco speaking, it's not a lot of resources. Like we had one high moment in Waco. You know what I'm saying? We had that one little high moment. Shout out to them boys that blew up, and they still. Two of them are still doing their thing right now. One of them just dropped a tape. But now it's like, I see how it's easy to regress. And then like knowing Clean, shout out, he a producer, he bald, I forgot his name. He in Belton, forgot his name. But he's a producer in Clean, but he from Belton. And then seeing Temple, like they having to deal with back-to-back issues with like law and stuff like that. I see how easy for us to regress because we don't have the infrastructure.
Exactly.
So seeing you really just like defy the odds and go down that narrow path, that's a blessing. That's amazing. I'm like, I'm supporting because it's like somebody got to get out there and let us know that we can stay relevant.
Yeah, we can do it. We can do it, y'all. Just got to keep your head down and keep going.
Yes. So what is your Instagram so your fans can support you? Your Instagram, TikTok, all your social medias.
Yeah, so y'all can find me on Instagram, OGKey5, OGKEE5. That's my Instagram and my YouTube. And I just hit 700 subscribers. I'm so happy about that. Yeah, it's like small wins, but I'm excited. And then my TikTok is OGKeyTX. And then I have a website, OGKeyTX.com. And then you can find everything there. All my shows, videos, what's coming up, everything, behind the scene photos, all that good footage and everything.
Okay, that's a bit. Thank you for tapping in with Female Hip Hop.
Thank you.
Yes.